Hello. It's not Silksong time. It's more Hollow Knight. I don't really have much specifically planned for today's stream. Fair chance I end up doing the rest of the Dreamers at some point. Oh yeah, I haven't even gone into Fog Canyon. Well, no, I actually think I have gone into Fog Canyon for a split second, but I haven't gone into... Yeah, I don't think I went into Deep Nest, because I don't think I went in through the Mantis Village door, but I might have. I'm not certain on that one. And I haven't gone into Queen's Gardens yet. But, well... Actually, I might be able to get in there directly through Green Path, but I think I would need Shade Cloak to do that. Which I have not gone down into the Abyss just yet. So I think that's honestly what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to head down into the Abyss and get Shade Cloak. And then I think I'm actually going to do the second trial in the Colosseum of Fools. I think I fixed all the animation skipping stuff as well, which is good. Yeah, there we go. So it shouldn't skip any animations and whatnot anymore. There's still a little bit of quality of life stuff left over, but the important stuff is still there. Because I like all the little animations. Whee! Let me see if I can drop all the way down this time. Dang. Pretty much every time I come down here at this point, I try and see if I can drop all the way down without hitting anything. And I think there is a path to do that, but I don't know it personally. Do I have... No, I don't have Wraiths yet. I was gonna see if I could get Abyss Shriek while I was down here. I forget if these actually do look exactly the same as the ones in silksong. Okay, I definitely hit my spacebar there, but it just didn't want to let me jump. What annoying, but it's whatever. Oh, I one-hit these guys. Cool. Because I know that the climb can occasionally have quite a buildup of these guys if you don't deal with them quick enough. Because they do respawn. And it can cause quite some difficulty getting up if you don't deal with them. Thankfully, it was not at all a problem that time. I don't usually have troubles with it, but I have in a randomizer in the past because I got here way earlier than usual. It's very tempting to go over the lighthouse because I've done that before, but it's also just not worth it. Whee! I think you can technically swim all the way across, but it's definitely faster to do this. And also probably what you're meant to do. I forget what's up here. Something I need a shade dash for. It might just be the Void Tendrils entry, but I'm not certain on that. Yippee! Shade Cloak. Not something that I typically make much use of outside of Trader Lords, but still. And an arcane egg. Which is always nice to find. I actually thought it was really interesting to see an arcane egg in Silksong. It was a nice little thing to have added. Void tendrils? Yeah. I don't have the journal just yet, so I wouldn't exactly seen an entry edition, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. You know, I frequently forget that this night skin has the lantern just replaced by a Lumafly and no actual lantern to contain it. It's honestly kind of cool. Honestly, hold on. Oh, never mind. This is my last wake-up spot. I didn't realize that it actually reset where you respawn. I wanted to jump back to my last bench, but whatever. Not a huge deal to have to climb back out. I'll probably only end up coming back down here once I have both halves of the King's Soul at this point. Or, I think that's what the name of that charm is. King's Soul, I think? And then I'll go and get Abyss Shriek then. Whoops. I should honestly do Deep Nest after I get my Pale Ore, so that I can get the Tram Pass and go get Quick Slash. Because I'm pretty sure the spot in Kingdom's Edge that has Quick Slash requires the Tram Pass. So actually, I could be wrong. Maybe I want to do a little bit more exploring out there. I think I need one more Charm Notch anyways, but I might be able to buy one from Salubra. Hello, Hornet. Goodbye. I mean, hello, Imposter, because that's I'm clearly the real Hornet. I forget how much essence I need for the Awoken Dream now, but I think it's something like 1,800, and I don't think I have that much quite yet. Yeah, that's not quite a lot more, actually. Almost exactly double. There's quite a lot more Dream Warriors and whatnot to fight, though. And a Dream Bomb, and a Dream Refight, at least. Because I know I haven't done Soul Tyrant yet. I can't remember if there's any other Dream Refights or not, though. Yeah, King Station is where I want to go get to the Colosseum. Except since I have opened the shortcut to the Colosseum, I can go up and to the right from the elevator instead of going all the way back up Kingdom's Edge. I am fumbling pretty hard right now, but I'm also not really trying very hard. here, but I could be wrong, so I'm just gonna go through here anyways. If I don't get ambushed, then I've already done it. Yeah, I already grabbed whatever was over here. You know, for the fact that I need a... Well, actually, I do have an arcane egg. It might have been worthwhile to grab the vessel fragment while I was in Kingdom's Edge. Not Kingdom's Edge, Ancient Basin. Because I'm pretty sure you don't actually drop all your geo in. It's all your geo up to 3,000. Which is the amount that you actually need to put in to get the vessel fragment. I'm so glad you can just crystal dash all the way through that room. Actually, I'm gonna get all the money that I need for the nail upgrade from this trial, because it's 2,000 geo and a pale ore, I think. Oh yeah, I have to pay you. Rather I have to go over and specifically pay this guy, rather than just paying at the thingy. This shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. It's no Trial of the Fool, which still isn't the worst, but, you know. Trial of the Fool is definitely more challenging than this, as much as this isn't the absolute most challenging thing in the world. It's especially funny that you can just counter those guys by just pogoing them continuously. There's a lot of that in this in this trial. Repeatedly pogoing your enemy. What? I hit the button to jump and it didn't let me. Dang primal aspids. Oh boy! Took damage anyways, dang it. I frequently forget that you can just pogo off the spikes. I used to be really bad at that part where you have to dodge these guys. But I know for a while, just out of the sheer difficulty of Trial of the Fool, I was farming this for Geo at one point. Like farming this trial instead of Trial of the Fool. I think I needed it to make strength unbreakable or something. Just prevent you from repeatedly backing up and do it the cool way. Mimic fight. Dang, I can't believe I failed to knock it back. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to catch the flying one there for a second. Pretty sure I'm going to have the spike floor part in a second. Or it's a whole bunch of flying bugs and I have to stay on the walls. Yep. Bowing's your friend. Dang, I got hit by that and redirected? I'm actually not sure I've ever done that. Just a moment on the ground before having to do that. I always found it kind of funny that they bother to give you the floor back for a second before immediately just hitting you with more spikes. Because, I mean, with the trials, really, they can do whatever they want. It's not always meant to be particularly fair. I just realized that I probably should have gone and gotten Howling Raves before doing this, because I think this trial still has the Oblobbles. Which is way easier with Abyss Shriek and or Howling Raves. Yep, it's these guys. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I managed to use Abyss Shriek to my advantage. Yippee! You know, I'm realizing that I don't think I got to fight Zote at the end of the first trial. Which, I don't really know why that was. I wonder if he's caught in Deep Mist or something right now. I'm not going to bother with the Trial of the Fool until I need to come back for percentage, though. I know I could probably do it with what I have, but I don't really want to, so I'm not going to. I do, however, want to go get my nail upgrade, so I am going to go do that. I should also check what Sly has that I might actually want that I haven't bought yet while I have a lot of money. Because I'm probably going to go down... Actually, I should go back out to the elevator. I don't know why I'm going down through Kingdom's Edge right now. I should probably go turn in a bunch of stuff to Lem. Because I think I have multiple King's Idols. Oh, I forgot about the spikes that are there. And that I should drop on this side instead. Oh, there's no spikes in the elevator. I didn't even have to be worried about falling through the middle. I thought there were spikes in the elevator, so I was avoiding the wall. Or not the wall, I was avoiding the middle of the elevator chamber thing. Because I'm used to these elevators that do have spikes on the top of them for some reason or another. I don't know why the Pale King thought that spikes would be important on the top of his elevators, but, you know. Unless he's not the one who came up with it. But, I mean, it is his kingdom, so that's why I figure it was probably him. For some reason or another. I find it interesting that they just prevent you from grabbing that wall, even though it is flat. I'm guessing it's largely because they don't want you climbing up the City of Tears from the outside. Because there's nothing up there. I wonder just how much money I'm gonna have after I turn in all of this. Probably not enough to start making unbreakables, but I am hoping not to need those at this point. That is going to be quite a bit, though. I remember Arcane X being 1.4K rather than 1.2, but I don't know. I suppose in a lot of my playthroughs I don't really bother too much about selling these beyond the like very early stages of the game. Because I just go until I beat the game rather than necessarily like full completion or anything. Dang, 10K. Cool. Gonna be more than enough for my nail upgrade, plus a fair bit of stuff at shops. I'm probably gonna be stopping at Salubra first. Just because I think I can get at least one more notch. And I know there's a notch in what's it called? Fog Canyon. There's a notch in Fog Canyon that I can get. And then that'll leave me with one more notch. I should have gotten out behind the Coliseum and gotten the key that the Pale Lurker was holding on to. Guess that's a later thing. And then the next one is 3 ore, and it is 3 ore, yeah? Yeah, 3 pieces, okay. I'm gonna have to try and think about where all those are, because I think the grubs have one. There's one at the Nosk fight, but I don't know where the third one is. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out at some point. Trying to decide what my quickest way to Salubra is going to be, and I think it might actually be going back out into Fungal Waste and then climbing up into the Dirtmouth, not Dirtmouth, Crossroads. I don't know why I keep calling it Crossroads Dirtmouth. Have I been in this little bit before? Yeah, I have. Okay. I couldn't remember if there was anything in there or anything. I just realized that I forgot to grab Dream Shield while I was in Resting Grounds last. And I'm not sure I grabbed Solier. Oh no, I did. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had grabbed everything in Resting Grounds when I was in there. Other than obviously well, wait, did I forget to grab Dream Shield? Yeah, I did forget to grab Dream Shield. Whoopsies. It's not like I won't be back there anyways. Oh, actually, before I go up to Salubra, I'm gonna go down and save, Mila. No, not Mila. Wait, hold on. I am really good at forgetting all the names of, like, every single character in this game. With the exception of, like, Sly and Cornifer. Hold on, have I been in this room before? Because on the map it almost looks like I haven't. No, I definitely have. So that means that I'm there. Okay, so I need to go down another layer to get into the room that I haven't been into. I wasn't sure exactly where I was. I just noticed that there was a spot I hadn't explored yet. Oh, it's through E-Pogo. Okay. So I almost ended up coming through here, but I didn't. Because I don't really know how to do E-Pogo though. I haven't exactly practiced it because I don't really care about actually figuring it out. One day I might practice some speedrun skips just for the hell of it, but as it stands, I probably won't. Oh, it is just further off to the left. Okay. I wasn't sure that the place you had to go was just simply a little bit further off to the left. I thought I had screwed that up because my spacebar didn't want to cooperate, but it turned out I was fine. Hello. Bretta. There we are. Because Mila's the minor. I could not remember her name for the life of me. Because you have a thing in your house or basement or something. Mask shard, I think it is. I almost wonder if now that I'm down here, if I actually wait to grab the charm notch and stuff, because I don't really need the notch right now. And I just go and do Deep Nest. And then I can just take the stag out when I'm done. Deep Nest could take me a little while to remember everywhere I need to go, though. I don't remember where quite everything in there is. I don't remember if you can actually get quite everywhere from the Mantis Village entrance or not. I'm gonna have to make sure not to die at twice consecutive. Otherwise it would be rather embarrassing to have sold all of that and then just immediately lose it all.
answer no motion.
The deepness map I constantly find a little bit funny, considering deepness is probably one of the biggest areas in the game, and it's probably got one of the smallest areas filled out by conifer. But fair enough. It is a little creepy down here. Okay, yeah, you can get throughout deepness. You just need to have double jump, I think. Or do you just need wall jump? Hold on. Okay, you can just immediately get up. I could have sworn there was a reason that you couldn't get through deepness right away. But maybe I'm misremembering. Or maybe I'm thinking of somewhere further in that you need other stuff. Oh, dang, just money. I know there is one of these holes that they climb into somewhere that has a hidden room. I will need to find that. I think it's in a room above this one, though. I don't remember how many breakable floors there are in this place that you just fall straight through and typically have spikes under them. This place is quite the maze, though. It could take me a while to figure out where I'm going. Oh, you're fast. It's not that one. Okay, I don't think it's in this room then, that there's a hole in the wall. Might be a bit further up. Oh, I can just jump all the way up there. Okay, then. I actually didn't know you could do that. It was a bit of a stretch trying to make that jump. Yeah, there's gotta be something in this room somewhere. What's in this room, though, or where it is. Because I know it's not just a random side room. But I can't remember. There we are. Thought it might have been a hidden wall somewhere in there. You're not real. Yeah. You're also not real. I think you are. I'm pretty sure the rest of them are mimics. I actually can't believe I actually remembered which grub was an actual grub. I very much cannot remember if that was the only thing in that room or not. Huh. Also, looks like there was a thing you could climb through in the roof there. I think that's the drop down from Queen's Garden, and I think you can climb back up into Queen's Garden from here. Oh yeah, there's also the access to... Oh! I immediately forgot about the tree and drop in from Queen's Garden that I was just climbing back up next to. Because I was gonna go see if there was like a, yeah, so breakable wall over here that I'm pretty sure puts me back into fungal. Yeah, somewhere up the top. I think this might be the spot where you swim under the acid. Though I'm actually not 100% certain which room this is. Because I just think it might be the room that's past the little acid thing you swim under. Oh, no. Okay, wait, so that... Honestly, I don't remember exactly where that is, but it's not where I originally thought it was. I'm going back, though, because I still want to do more deep nest. Oh yeah, I've already checked up there. There's nothing I can... This is a lore tablet that you can interact with if you have, Actually, I think it's this charm right here. I forgot that it was actually this room that had that charm. I don't think this little hallway exists without having broken the wall from this side specifically. Yeah, this guy's completely taken over at this point. Oh, is it a breakable wall that lets you in from the other side? Huh. Guess you can't actually even get into Queen's Garden from here. You can get to Deep Nest from Queen's Garden, but not Queen's Garden from Deep Nest. I suppose it kind of makes sense. Unless it's a little hidden wall rather than a breakable wall that I'm just forgetting about. Because that is actually rather probable. Is thought that I climbed out of? Yeah, it is, okay. I'm trying to remember where to go from here. I think I need to go back down, though. Oop. Tried to turn around before I swung, but it didn't let me. It's kind of funny how little the map actually helps. Because the individual rooms are quite a maze. And this is the underside of a room that I can drop back through in, I guess. I guess I'm headed down. Spikes, dang it. There's not even anything actually down here. I know some of these breakable floors do actually have stuff in them, which is why I even bothered to check. Oh, that's also spikes. Can't say I travel through Deep Nest a lot, so I don't exactly recall where everything is. There we are. Down into the hot spring. I know where to get to a lot of things from here, but not quite everything. Honestly, hold on. I'm putting compass back on over harden here, I think. Actually, I think if I... Yeah, I can just do this for now. I don't necessarily need Mark of Pride. Long nail should be plenty for now. Because I'm gonna need my compass in here. Oh, okay, so the room that you were able to drop back down through is the tramway. Okay, because that's where I'm headed, primarily, but obviously I'm gonna get Hera while I'm down here. Hello! Welcome to stream, Stargirl. I think my voice kind of cracked a little there, but whatever. I'm currently, just doing a new playthrough through Hollow Knight. Headed for the tramway to get the tram pass at the moment. If I can remember how to get there. Grub! I'm doing good. How are you? It's so... everybody's favorite character. Tram passes through here? Yeah. This is where the failed tramway actually is. These guys are really weird. The fact that they shoot whole entire other enemies at you. Just some lifeblood up here, I think. I might as well grab it though. No good reason not to. Come on, I know I can jump back out. There we go. Oh, I thought that opened this. I was wrong. Opened something else. Oh, you're running out of slow? That's okay. I feel bad for you with that, though. Slow internet's always annoying. I will say that largely, at least, internet is internet. Having any is better than none, even if it is slow. Okay. Was there anywhere else I could go from that side? There was. There was down. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. I think that might be where I go to find Nosk. Which is another thing that I need to do while I'm over here in Deep Nest. Dang it. Is this the Dream Warrior room? I think it is. It is. I think he has lifeblood right above him too, so I'm just gonna grab that before I fight him. I did not realize that there's two sources of lifeblood this close together. I probably collected both of them when I did the lifeblood door in my first playthrough, but that was long enough ago that I don't fully recall. The fact that this guy doesn't take any knockback is actually rather useful. Makes the fight a lot easier. Though he was being far more uncooperative than he usually is. Still don't recall exactly where Nosk is, though. I'm sure I'll find him, though. Very much want that Paylor. Even though I still don't quite recall where the third Paylor I need is. Unless the grubs have two, which is entirely possible. Not even gonna bother trying to fight that thing. I've learned from my past mistakes and do not bother fighting devouts for the most part anymore. Hold on, I think... yeah, I can just jump up there. And then I have to find a way up to get that grub. I think this might be the spot where the like weaver nest thing is, so I can get weaver song. This is probably one of the most hidden percentages in the game. I don't think there's anything that points to this place's existence, but I'm pretty sure you need the charm from in here to get 100%. Of course, this isn't the charm, it's an egg. And I don't really need the egg, but it's an egg. And I mean, who doesn't want eggs? Dang. I just kind of hoped that he had started crawling back up. I wasn't sure his exact control distance. I also recall there being a hidden wall somewhere over here. Oh yeah, the not infected weaver. I forgot about that guy. I don't know, there's nothing behind the hidden door, so there's no real reason for me to find it again. I think I might need to get into Beast Den and then climb up in order to get the grub, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. It might just be over here, actually. Yeah, there he is. Thank you for backing up. Goodbye. So many breakable floors. All of them spikes. I made my model, actually. Thank you. Ouch. This is the culmination of a bit of work here and there over the past couple years, at least. It realistically didn't have to take me this long. I just didn't sit down and work on it all in a short period of time, like I very well probably could have. Oh yeah, I forgot the stag station doesn't have a bench. Which is a little bit rude. You know what, I'm gonna say hi to Sly again before I go into Beast Den. I was gonna do Beast Den and then go and talk to Sly and Salubra and stuff, but I think Sly has mask shards and whatnot that I could probably use that I have not yet bought. Oh no, okay. Apparently I have bought all the shards from him already. Still has vessel fragments though, and charms. Which with this much money I might as well buy. Oh, one vessel fragment. So might as well buy out the rest of his stuff, including the key. And then I'll just leave the egg for now. You can keep his egg. Okay, Beast Den time. Let's see how long this takes me, because I get lost in there every single time I do Beast Den. Deep Nest as a whole is quite the maze. I forget if you can just climb into the ceiling or not before having done the bench. Because I know there's a hole in the ceiling somewhere. Yeah, I don't think it exists yet. I can't remember if you had to, if you had to break the ceiling from above before the hole existed or not. I've never heard a hole existing in general. I found it really interesting when I initially discovered that you could, like, depending on what direction you tried to move would change, like, you would actually lean that direction on the bench while trying to escape from the webbing. Because I never originally realized that, because I just spam clicked my first time through. I think this is just a journal or something. Oh, it's a hull and a seal! I was 100% expecting a journal. Dang. I don't know what I was even trying to do there. I don't think you can shade dash all the way through one of those guys. Too big. I'm pretty sure there was a grub in Beast Den somewhere, but I can't remember where the grub is, so I'm gonna have to do a bunch of running around for that as well. Seriously? You can't quite grab the wall from there? Oh, I hear the grub. I think the grub was down. Oh, there's the grub. Grub saved. logo and overlay designer. No, don't worry about the responses. But that's pretty cool. I thought about trying to get into a art-based career before. There we go. Trying to figure out how to fight devotes again. And that's Hera. Which it hopefully shouldn't. Yeah, it actually did it this time. Like me to make a logo for your channel using your model? I also made my logo and actually kind of like it, despite it being a really simple design, and the fact that I usually don't like the, like, really oversimplified designs. Because I remember when they switched the Pringles logo, and it was not my thing. Thanks for the offering, I guess. But I don't really need it done. I'm not really one for a flashy overlay. I might eventually do something for like a just chatting screen, but at the moment I'm okay, and I like doing the art for my own channel, so whenever I end up wanting that, I'll probably end up doing it myself. Yeah, sure, you can show some of your work if you'd like. It's always good to see other people's work. It should be the exact same thing as I am here on Twitch, just without the 2 at the end of it. Hello, other Hornet. Goodbye, other Hornet. Let's see if I can find my way out of Beast Den or not. I have very little confidence in being able to find my way out of here quickly. Okay, I'll probably accept it sometime after stream. I think I just ended up back at the start. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be done streams, so you don't have to necessarily, like, hold your breath on it, but I will get around to it sometime before the end of the day. Hopefully. Where in the world is the way out of here? I do not remember at all. I can't even remember which side of Beast Den the exit's on. Oh, it is right here. Yeah, and then the bench is broken and everything too. Alright, time to locate Nosk, which is probably further down in Deep Nest. I think he's somewhere in the lower part, but I could be wrong. Actually, if I had to guess, I don't actually want to climb up at all looking for Nosk. No, I really can't remember exactly where he is. Oh, this guy. If I remember correctly, he just wants to, like, eat you or something. I'm pretty sure he pretty much just asks if he can eat you. Honestly, I didn't realize you could do Deep Nest immediately after Mantis Lords. I thought for sure you had to do it after getting Monarch Wings. It's also possible that I just decided not to until after I got Wings. Dang it, stood too close. I think I need like one more hit. Yeah, I was right. One more. No, just doing a money back here anyways. Okay, there is a little spot in the ceiling of this room that I haven't been into, so I'm guessing Nosk is probably up there somewhere. Oh, I did not realize that there was a Weaver spawned in. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I might have seen the Weaver chasing me, and then I just ran away from it and forgot about it immediately after. Huh, I actually didn't know that Devouts will just sleep if you, don't walk in front of them. I actually accidentally swung sideways instead of up and still hit him. I honestly don't remember where this room is and like what's attached to it or anything, because I think this shortcut's somewhere, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's the Mask Maker. He's a pretty interesting guy. I still thought this room shortcuts somewhere. Or maybe it shortcuts from somewhere? Honestly, not really sure. I like that the Mask Maker's involved in a quest in silksong. It's not really like an important quest or anything, because I don't think you have to do it for a percentage or anything, but it is a quest nonetheless. Mask Maker is an interesting character, so it's nice to have him as someone you're more likely to encounter. As much as it is a different Mask Maker, he's also pretty interesting. Okay, maybe that's... Where is Nosk? Because I know he's in Deep Nest somewhere. And I could have sworn it wasn't a hidden part either. Is there a spot further down that I can get into? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there was another one down here? Dang. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna heal, and then I realized I was standing next to a devout, and then everything's going wrong. Well, I guess not everything. It could have been worse. Oh, I just went back out through the lower entrance, which means I don't think I can get up to the bench in Beast Den without climbing back up. Should have gone up and not down. Oh yeah, I have compass on. Okay. I thought I might have had compass on, but I couldn't remember, and I wasn't paying close enough attention to the map the other times I opened it. I'm trying to figure out where I could go. Oop. Jumped in the wrong... Well, I just didn't jump in the wrong spot, I just didn't dodge out of the way of the spikes quick enough after falling. I don't think there's anything in here until the guy comes in here to banish the Grim Troop. Which I'm probably going to do Nightmare King Grim just because it's more interesting, so I won't be banishing them. As much as I far prefer the charm that you get from banishing them. Even if some people might actually like Grimchild. Let me take another look at this map. Okay, he's gotta be in a hidden spot somewhere then, because all the noticeable paths are done. Interesting. Hold on. If I go to the full map. Okay, yeah. So there's a spot to the right of spot to the right of the hot spring. So you could be over that way somewhere. I think the quickest path over there at this point is taking the Stag Station to Queen Station, and then looping in through the drop from Fungal. You know what? I don't think I've been in the ceiling in this room yet. I don't think there's anything particularly important, but I remember there being something up here. Yeah, just a hole in a seal. Could come in handy though. this is going to be really important trying to go through here because I don't take this route through pretty much ever. Oh, it actually shows the path that, yeah, because that goes, that room, that, I think the room with the infected moss guy is technically in Queen's Garden. So it would show at least the route into there. I really like how you can, I'm not sure if you, I'm pretty sure you can dash in water, but, at least how you can sprint in water in silksong. I can't remember for sure if you can dash in water, but now you can sprint in water. And the extra speed in water is nice. I think there's another route in through, actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna take the other route in through Fungal to get, I think it's like a mask shard or something. Map updated? I was in a new room since last time? Must have been somewhere in Fungal I hadn't gone before. I'm glad that I have bench warp. It's definitely much faster and easier than closing and reopening the save if I want to jump back to a bench. Rather than walking all the way back to the stag station, because I changed my mind as to where I wanted to go. I still want to go into Deep Nest, like back into Deep Nest, but I want to go in through a different way. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the added room is the fact that I guess I hadn't even gone into the room where I got the, what was it, a seal out of the ceiling? I thought I still heard the, like, ringing from the item for a second. Oh, actually, I do need to go down that way. Hold on. I could technically go down the other way, but I think it's... well, maybe it's not really any different whether I go to the right through this way or the other way. It's a little unfortunate that the custom night mod doesn't change the pin from the compass on the map. Maybe it could, and this skin just doesn't have that. But it wouldn't really surprise me if it just doesn't support that. Ouch. Is it this room? Yeah, to the right of, or left of this room. And this is like the fungal core or something. Yep. Which I had forgotten existed initially. Fungal core itself doesn't really have a whole lot in it. But it is important to come through here in order to get to the specific, go through the specific entrance into Deep Nest. I don't think there's any other way to get the item through here. I'm landing on almost every enemy on my way by. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get into the room to get this mask shard without going through there. There we go. Okay. Now from here it should be relatively easy to get to, the hot spring. And hopefully it is to the right of the hot spring where Nosk is. Otherwise I really have no clue. I'm also hoping a hidden room that I know exists, but not the exact location of it, is over there. Otherwise, I also don't know where that is. No, I didn't need to be down here. This place is an absolute maze. But I'm sure that's intentional. And hot springs down from here? Yeah. But not through that way, clearly. Probably, yeah, over this way. Then back over this way. Spikes. There we are. Oh, hello, Carl. I actually didn't know that he ever shows up here. Or at least I didn't remember that. I should sit on this bench. I don't expect to need to have sat on the bench, but I very much should regardless. The ambience in here leads me to believe that this is the room that connects to the tramway somewhere. Hold on, I'm actually not sure what this room is. Definitely need shade dash to get through it though. That are small enough to dash through. On a rather annoying timing, but still. Ah, this is where Sharp Shadow is. I honestly did not remember in the slightest where that was, so it's honestly a pretty good thing that I just happened to stumble across it. Otherwise, it probably would have taken me a while to find it again. The fact that these guys can go through that wall, but we can't. Through that wall, there was no way that wall was where the secret room I'm thinking of is. That one could have been, but it's not either. Yeah, this is just the tram. So I don't really want to leave until I've found Nosk. But I don't remember where Nosk is. And there's also another hidden room in Deep Nest, so I think we're just going to quickly pull up a full map of Hollow Nest. Because I don't really remember where any of this stuff is. Usually I just happen across Nosk, but this time I haven't, so I don't know what routing I'm doing differently enough to not find him. Okay, so Nosk is in... Ah, there's a little hidden thing over there. Okay. And it looks like there might actually be a route through the top of this room. I got... I was just kind of running into it. But I figured it out. Okay, I think this... Maybe the room that I was thinking of isn't a hidden room, because I think it's actually this room. You have to pogo across these guys. Across, like, the entire room. Yeah, you're gonna pogo this guy up. Dang it. There's something over here though, which I wanna... Ah, some soul. Okay. Wait for a new one. This time is definitely a little trickier than the one to just go across. For a good old vessel fragment. Okay, now I need to loop back over to the left. Go back down. I just jumped directly on him. I don't know what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I need to pass back through the hot spring anyways, so I can just get my health back. Oh, and Pearl's gone. Maybe that's why I don't remember him being here, because he's only here once. I'm pretty sure the Nosk is in... Ah, here. I don't know how I just happened to notice that before. I think this is another mimic. Oh no, it's a crab. Okay. It is definitely this room that continues into Nosk, though. Ah, here. It's me! Look, it's me! I'm gone! I can't remember if I knew if Nosk existed or not yet when I first encountered that. Don't really remember my thoughts on it or anything. Though I do find it rather interesting that it's only the player that would be seeing Nosk there, and that you, the character you're playing, realistically wouldn't. Like, the knight wouldn't actually have seen Nosk up until the fight. Might have heard Nosk, though. The little pitter-patter of his feet. I'm gonna heal back to full before I fight this guy. He's really easy to cheese, but still. Because you're completely safe in these little corners, with minimal exception. I think that's one of the few attacks that he can actually hit you while you're sitting in this corner. The one where he runs across and the one where he hops in the ceiling. Oh, you can't grab that wall? Damn. That's rude. Forgot that since I had so many nail upgrades, he would just die really easy overall. I honestly didn't know you could juggle the head. It's kind of fun though. Dang, I screwed that up. And that's a pale ore. I thought there was a way out on this side as well, but I guess not. And then I think that's everything I actually need from in Deep Nest. I'm trying to see where the warp will take me. I think it should take me back to the bench. Yep, it does. And then I'll go take the tram out because I want to go to Kingdom's Edge. Probably grab the vessel fragment on my way through as well, spending half my money for it. The 3,000 geo for one vessel fragment is kind of crazy. I'm rather glad though that it doesn't just take all your geo if you have more than 3,000. As much as it does say it suggests that you are tossing all of your geo in. I can go do the hive and stuff. Any quick splashes over there too. Which has got to be one of my favorite charms in the game. It's just in a random outcropping in the wall of this room, I think. This one? Yeah, this one. Drop all geo into fountain. You know, I'm pretty sure it was assumed that the vessel fragments were originally going to be just 2 fragments per vessel. So I'm guessing there was probably always going to be only 3 vessels, but they added in 3 additional fragments somewhere along the way. And it honestly leads me to kind of wonder what fragments are new. Like, it's almost certain that that one was one of the original ones because it's one of the ones that has a half texture, which is part of what suggests that originally it would be 2 fragments to 1 vessel. I don't know why I bothered opening my map immediately, considering the fact that I can't get to this part of Kingdom's Edge without having taken the tram. Dang it. That breakable wall is one of the most annoying ones to break in the game. I'm trying to go up and see if I can get quick slash first, though. And the grub. I am gonna grab the grub. Hold on, did I pass the quick slash thing? So I could have sworn it was in the wall of the hive here. Maybe there's more hive wall up on the next screen. Nope. I'm not sure where Quick Slash is then. I know it's in. I'm pretty sure it's in the wall of one of the walls of the hive, but oh no, it's in the wall next to the hive on the right side of the hive. So it is obtainable before getting access to the hive. Just need to go around Kingdom's Edge. I think you can get out that way through the shortcut on the wall over there, though. I forgot how cool the music in here was. I want to go grab Quick Slash before I go in, though. Just because I'm pretty sure it is pretty much right over here. I think this loops you around to the right side of the hive in the long run. Oh, this loops you around the just lower part of Kingdom's Edge. Thought it looped you to the lower part of the hive, but I guess not. But I could also go grab the nail art while I'm over here. Ouch. Forgot about the giant hopper in the ceiling. I thought it was this one, like this pillar that had a breakable wall in it. I guess not. Unless, actually, it could be this pillar just on the other side. Guess not. I thought at least one of the pillars around here had a breakable wall in it. Oh, you know what? It might be the way back up after going through the right side. Hello. This guy's a bit of a scammer, but that's okay. I have money.
Hele sommet. Bam. Finnen.
Gonna sit on the bench just to get my health back. And then over this way. I did find out that if you're evil and you smack her a whole bunch of times, a bunch of bake hoppers come to try and kill you. And I think they'll continue spawning if you keep hitting her. Grub? I didn't know there was a grub here, but I definitely heard a grub. Dang it. Go away, giant hopper. God damn it. Why is that such a tight gap? Really? I barely even had an opportunity to move again before you hit me. There we go. And that falls on me. Of course it does. I didn't realize that there was a friggin'... what is that, stalactite? Just waiting to fall on me. A little crack in the wall? What's in here? Oh, need more soul first. I don't recall that crack in the wall. So either there's not really anything in there, or it's nothing too important. Gonna heal twice before I go down, just so I still have the one to be able to go down. And I need another one, god damn it. Okay, I should be able to bully the giant hopper. Oh, going in and out actually respawns these guys. Cool. That guy can get in there? I didn't know that he could get in the little gap. It looks like it respawned the giant hopper as well, though. Because because I didn't hear him jumping around in there when I was close enough to where I should have. Okay, down here. Got another breakable floor. There's another breakable floor. What is down here? I'm rather glad that these guys just keep respawning. Because there is otherwise no chance I'd have the soul to do all this. Or have the patience to get all the soul to do it. I'm healing at least once there. I genuinely don't know what to expect down here, so... Oh my goodness! Dang it. I have to climb back out because I accidentally slightly misaligned. That's super annoying. I do not remember this. But now I'm curious what's down there because of the fact that it goes so far down. Really? I just had to get the slightly longer dash because of a shade dash, which put me directly inside the hitbox. Dang it, why does this guy just gotta be sitting in here? It's rather annoying. Well, I guess the two hoppers that were in there hopped down here. And now they're down there. And yeah, that doesn't refresh until you sit on a bench. That is quite the Geo Rock! 420 Geo, oh my goodness. I don't know if the amount of time it took me to get the 420 Geo was worth it, but... cool. I genuinely don't think I've seen that before. Now I have to get back out of here without dying. Well, hopefully without dying. It'd be rather annoying if I did. So I have multiple breakable charms equipped right now that I'd rather not break. I wonder if I can just get back out through the top here somewhere. Oh no, it was just a grub! Dang it. I just wasted my one heal because I didn't hold it long enough for it to count as healing. And panicked to try and get out of the way. And a giant hopper is gonna fall from the... Giant hopper just full on despawned? Huh. I need to get some soul real bad right now. You can pogo off the grass in this room? I did not know that the grass in this area was pogoable. I do, however, know that this guy is cheesable. If you're more careful than I am. Because I don't really like fighting giant hoppers when I don't have to. Especially when there's a primal aspid right next to it. And that's quick slash. Yeah, it was one of the pillars in that room. Has a breakable wall from the other side. Alright, back this way so we can get into the hive. Whoop! Hopper. Primal aspid. Enemies in this area are so annoying. Do I have the love key yet? I forget. I do not. Oh yeah, 'cause that's in Queen's Garden. Because there's a very large quantity of percentage in Collector's Tower. Because I'm pretty sure the Collector himself is a percentage, all 3 grubs are a percentage. So that's at least 4% in Collector's Tower alone. Which is a pretty small space for 4%. 4%. I think there's only something like 2% in Hive. I guess 3, including the grub. But the Hive is bigger than the Collector's Tower, and that's for sure. Because I'm pretty sure Hive Blood, Hive Knight, and the grub in here count for percentage, but that's about it. Because I'm pretty sure the essence trees don't count. I don't feel like doing all the essence trees in Hollow Nest. Bench. Okay. Actually, wait, hold on. I don't really need my compass equipped anymore. I'm gonna take that off. Huh. Maybe I'll just take off heart and put on quick slash for now. Because quick slash is really, really good. And I don't really need the extra masks at the moment. They were just kind of nice to have. I guess there's been a couple times that I actually did kind of need them because of how bad I was playing. forgot that those guys could jump. I loved Quick Slash so much. I'm glad to finally have it again. Ouch. I forget what's in here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is the room... Oh wait, this is another route back into the hive. Not the room that shows you that the grub exists. Just remember that there is a room that shows you that there's a grub in the top of the hive. I just can't quite remember exactly where said room is, but it's not particularly important because I don't think there's anything actually in said room. Yeah, I think it's the room that's out this way that shows you that it exists. Yeah, because you can see this room here, and the light shining in from above. So I'm guessing that's supposed to kind of hint at the fact that the room above this one comes down into here, and that there's probably something of interest in there. And I think you can hear the grub, but I don't remember if you can actually see it. Because you can hear grubs from pretty far away. Oh yeah, the mask shard. I need to get this guy to follow me down here. Oh, first try. Usually it takes at least a second ram, because usually I can get him down here in one or two, but he usually won't just immediately hit the wall and break it open for me like that. Well, I'll certainly take it. I think that puts me like, what, one mask shard short of maximum? I think it's something like 9 masks before having heart, which I like always use when I have the slots for it, that is. Hello, Hive Knight. This fight's kind of fun. Though the part where he basically just does this as an attack is a little annoying if he manages to do it. I also sometimes, well, actually quite typically struggle with that attack. Dang it. He's breathing bees. Yeah, I do wonder why he has so many bees inside of him like that. Or he can belch out a whole bunch of bees. Pretty sure when you go back up, you can see Vespa's ghost as long as you have Dreamnail, which most people would by this point. Which means the Hive Knight has been protecting a long since dead queen. Still, rather noble task. I recall the queen being quite nice, though. I don't feel like talking to her in this run, though, because I don't feel like talking to pretty much anybody. I'm just playing for the sake of playing, rather than going through the lore again. Okay, where do I want to go from here? I'm trying to think of what else I have to get. I have Markoth for some essence, Soul Tyrant for some essence. I have the teacher. I think it's Monomon the teacher, or is it Lurian the teacher? I don't know. Actually, I have like the entirety of Fog Canyon, and I do have the entirety of Green Path. That's for sure. I think I'll go do Fog Canyon. Well, actually, I think Markoth is here in Kingdom's Edge, actually, so I'm gonna see if I can find Markoth. And then I'll go do Fog Canyon. Because I think you need to do, like, all the dream bosses and dream refights to get the essence you need. Oh, Cornifer is still here? Wait, I have this map. Why is Cornifer here? Oh, I haven't even talked to him. Well, no, I have once. The one single time. Judging by this wall, huh. I actually didn't know that you could actually find him anywhere if he wasn't actively selling a map. So I actually read that dialogue to see if it was anything special. And it seems to not really be anything. I think he would have said the same dialogue even if he had his map. The music is too chill here for how terrifying everything is. Largely the Aspids. It's almost entirely the Aspids' fault. Hello, Markoth. I'm really good at being pretty terrible at Markoth, but still getting through it eventually. If he could do his spinny thing, that'd be really nice. Thank you. Because even in the no-floor version in Pantheon of Hollowness, you actually can get some heal out depending on where he does his spinny thing. Ouch. I usually kill him before I need to worry about healing, but I also don't usually play that recklessly. And I have another nail upgrade and whatnot. Plus Mark of Pride really does quite help. I wonder if you can interact with all the Dream Warriors bodies like that, because I actually don't remember being able to do that with any of the other ones. Other than, like, Elder Who's grave and whatnot. Okay, now I need to go to Fog Canyon. I think getting back out of the center room to get to King Station to get to Fog Canyon. Probably quicker going up now. Which I thought it would have run into the opening by now, but here we are. I thought it was a little sooner, but I guess not. Because I'm pretty sure that King Station is like directly across from here. I forgot there was something up here, and I don't remember what it was. Just a journal. I think this also occupies the same space as another room technically, but you just can't see the rest of the room from there. I think a lot of the rooms in, like a lot of the little tiny rooms in both Hollow Knight and Silksong are like that. Okay, to Queen's Station. I'm so glad to have these little animations back. Without having to like fully turn off them, like without having to like fully uninstall the mod and whatnot. It turned out that Archipelago came with like a quality of life mod that I just had to play around with the settings. I just realized that I said I was going to go to Salubra like ages ago, and I still haven't gone to Salubra. And at this point, I don't know when I'm going to go to Salubra. Before I beat the game, but other than that, I don't know. I think it's this room that has the notch in it. Oh no, this is the one that goes to Queen's Garden, isn't it? Yeah. I don't want to go to Queen's Garden just yet. One of the side rooms. It's not this one, but there is something in here as well. I forget what's up here. Well, for one, there's lifeblood, which I'll take, I guess. And a colonist seal. Not bad. Can Salva go to Queen's Gardens? That's just two different routes into Queen's? Oh, this is the other road into Queen's that gets you to Howling Wraiths. Because you can drop into Queen's Garden from here, and I think it might even bypass the shade door. So this here might have... Wait, is this might be technically Green Path and not Queen's? Oh no, it is Queen's because I don't have the map. I thought it might have technically been Green Path. Just because of those bugs that I don't think actually appear anywhere else in Queen's Gardens other than in this area specifically. I meant to jump and hit those guys, but I hadn't quite left the ground before I pressed up, I guess. So I went immediately back in. And yeah, this goes down into Queen's Garden, which I still don't want to go into just yet. I want to do Fog Canyon first. goes back up into Green Path, yeah? Yeah, this is where you can take the route down from Green Path into Fog. Which is the route that I usually take immediately after beating Hornet into Fungal. Maybe we'll grab Cornifer's map, because why not? Huh. I wonder if the Fog Canyon room I'm thinking of is actually behind a breakable wall. Like the one with the charm notch in it. Dang, I cannot believe I just lost all of my remaining lifeblood hearts to 2 random enemies that can't even target me. I did not think my nail length was long enough to hit that. I was gonna try and pogo that guy, and I remember that if I did that, I might just blow myself up, and thought better of it. Dang it. Probably you can actually get in through Crossroads if you just have Ismas. I just went back into... or no, okay. There's just... no... I guess Cornford just didn't record this room. Because there is no hidden wall here, and this is definitely the room I wanted to get into. But it also definitely doesn't show on the map. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I figured I'd probably set off at least one through here. Yep, there's another one. And there's my charm notch. Oh, which actually recovers all your masks. I forgot that they do that. And I just jumped directly on top of the exploding things. Way to go, me. Full of silly mistakes. I forget if there's anything actually in the Dirtmouth room or not. For, like the Dirtmouth room that goes into Fog Canyon. Oh, yes, the scrub room. Yeah. I guess there's no reason to come back up through here right now. Because... actually, this might be close to Salubra. Now that I'm thinking about it. Wait, if I go to the full map... Fog Canyon comes up there. Okay, it's not actually that close. I'll go do Salubra later and just do Fog Canyon. Because Fog Canyon's not a very big area. Oh, I just went back into Fungal. What am I doing? Because I don't think there's any reason for me to go into this room. Where is this room, actually? Oh, it's that tall room there. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here, though. I think it's just a shortcut back. For those that would rather run around rather than take the stags. Which I used to primarily do, but I just take all the stags now. forgot how short the route over to not Queen's Teacher's Archives was. Can't forget the grub. Or the shortcut. Hello, Quirrell. Goodbye, Quirrell. I'm sure I'll be seeing you again shortly. And with that extra notch, I should be able to switch that back out for Mark of Pride. Which is, like, the best you can possibly do to make your nail as powerful as possible. With the additional 2 notches that I don't have at this current point in time, you could technically put on long nail as well, instead of putting on something like heart. But I would much rather put either unbreakable or fragile heart on. I'm glad that I grabbed Raves before doing Umu. It makes the fight a whole lot easier. I forget how long you have to wait for Quirrell to show up. Which is a rather annoying thing, that you have to just wait for Quirrell to do any damage to Umu. Hello, Quirrell. Thank you, Quirrell. Fumbling. Dang, I got 1 hit on both of those. Seriously? Even after all that, those hits weren't enough? There we go. Ooh, is such a nuisance of a boss. It's not even particularly difficult, he's just annoying. Especially so in Pantheon of Hollow Nest. Can't remember if he's like that in the other Pantheon he's in. Hello, Quirrell. Well, that's the last streamer, so I could technically beat the game now. Well, once I actually collect it, you know. But I don't think I'm going to do normal ending at all in this run. Oh yeah, I always forget you have to focus after you beat them up. It would have been really funny if Crossroads somehow became, like, even more infected after you got your 3rd, Dreamer. Grub rewards and stuff from Salubra. And then probably do Queen's Garden. I don't really know what else there is to do other than those things and beating the game. Which means I'm getting rather close to finishing this already. But that's kind of what I expected. Oh, wait, no, not this one. The actual functioning stag station is this one. And then I go up to Dirtmouth. Because unfortunately almost everything in Crossroads is more easily accessible through Dirtmouth. How much essence do I have again? 1,353. I'm pretty sure that still leaves a bit of essence that I'll need even without, like even once I beat Soul Tyrant, because I think he only drops something like 300. There is the Dream Boss in, Queen's Gardens, I suppose. I don't know how much he drops, but if it's even 200, then I think I should be good on just bosses. Because I was pretty sure you could just do the bosses to get all of the essence you need. Hello, Grubs. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grubs left? It's not bad. Because 3 of them are in the Collector's Tower, and I'm sure there's at least a couple in Queen's Garden that I just haven't been able to get at yet. Yeah, I just need one more Pale Ore in order to get the last upgrade on my nail. Oh, you know what? I bet you the Seer has it. I'll go talk to the Seer after I talk to Salubra to see if that is the case. Because I forgot that the Seer has a couple actual rewards beyond just the Awoken Dream Nail. There's actually a room in here that I haven't gone into yet. Hold on. Okay, wait, it's not here. Oh, never mind. It's just the hot spring that I haven't gone into. I don't think there's anything actually in there. I think that it's at least really easy to run away from the infected Vengeflies. Ah, one of the jumping guys that isn't infected. They expected him to spit at me so I could just jump over him. Oh yeah, I forgot that in this room this guy just immediately charges you down and tries to push you back through the load zone. Hello, Salubro. Oh, you have 2 notches left. Which means those are both the remaining notches. Huge. Which means I don't really have any good reason to come back here, because I don't think you actually need Salubra's Blessing to get 100%. As much as you do need the charms to get Salubra's Blessing, like all the charms anyways. So you would still be able to get Celebras, despite the fact that I don't think Celebras is technically a percentage. Yeah, I can put the heart back on now, so now I have my main kit back, minus a single nail upgrade. I really am getting close to the end of the game here. Especially for the fact that I'm trying to go for a 108 at the bare minimum. I might go for 110 or 111. Or, I guess, yeah, I might go for 111. Because I might do the 3 Pantheons. I'm probably not doing a 112, though. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm gonna have to do Grey Mourner's quest to run the Pale Flower all the way across the map. I'm gonna have to remember how I did that last time, because I don't remember the route that I took. Oh, I did grab Dream Shield. Okay. I didn't think I had. Hello, Seer. Colonist Seal. The door. Yep, you had the last Palor. I thought that might have been the case. Dream Wielder. Vessel Fragment. Mask Shard. Dreamgate. How do you go Dreamgate after Awoken? Arcane Egg. Next one's at 1,500. Do I have Awoken? No, it's just normal. Huh, I could have sworn you got Awoken before Dreamgate. Well, I'm gonna... Well... No, I guess I don't really need to leave a thing here, because I just need to get to a stag station to get back here easily, so I don't really need to put it here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Queen's Gardens now, I guess? I'm gonna clear out Soul Tyrant first, then I'll go to Queen's Gardens. If I'd gone for an earlier Dream Nail, I probably would have done Soul Tyrant already. Because I know you can go in and get Dream Nail before you get Desolate Dive. It just requires you to buy the Lumafly Lantern. Dang, the elevator's down. Unfortunate. I'm gonna set the elevator back up this time around so that it's not in the way. It's been a while since I've been in here. Because I think this was one of the first things I did on the first stream. This is just in here, yeah. Okay. I forgot that I went through the side road door. Seriously? That also missed? Wow. then I think with the door open, I kind of just C-dash through the entire room here. Then I'm gonna heal, because I don't remember if entering a dream fight heals you or not. It's a pretty easy fight, so it doesn't really matter if I'm inefficiently using resources. This is probably one of the easiest bosses. This is probably the easiest dream fight for me. Well, the easiest dream re-fight, anyways. The easiest dream fight's probably Elder Who. Just to save 2 hits during that. I think I could probably get more, but... Might as well heal, because just like the original fight, you can heal during that attack really easily. I find it really funny that I don't think you actually technically need any abilities for this fight. I'm pretty sure you can do it without dashing, without double jump, anything, like literally anything useful. It takes a lot longer because you have to hope that he spawns closer to you at any given time. Because obviously he teleports a lot, so making sure you can actually get close enough to him to deal damage is a little more difficult. But I'm pretty sure you can do this upgrade list other than Dream Nail, obviously. You need Dream Nail to access the fight. I think it's one of the few bosses that doesn't, to any real degree, need any of the upgrades. It requires a lot of mechanical knowledge if you don't. I think you even could theoretically get in here pretty early. I think you'd still have to have at least dash and claw, but... You can just dodge this attack by jumping. It's pretty funny. I used to dash out of the way of the attack all the time. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to one-cycle that or not. I wasn't in a spot that I could just stay on the ground and hit him, so you can't always necessarily get it. That should bring me up to either 1.3 or 1.6. Okay, I thought it was 1.6. So I could go get another reward from the Seer. But I'll just wait until I have the 1.8 for Awoken Dream Nail. Oh, wait, yeah. I don't need to come down this way. I need to go up here. Honestly, just for the sake of a bit of extra length for the next stream, because I don't think I'm gonna beat the game this stream, even with how close I am, since I still have like the entirety of Queen's Garden left and whatnot. I think I'm just gonna go back up to Dirtmouth, like I have the other times, and call it for today. Even though it is another pretty short stream. Or wait, no, I need to go back up into Soul Sanctum for just a moment to take the shortcut out. I forgot about the wall over here for a second. I made some pretty solid progress for the time I was live. Cleared out... Actually, I think the only area that I cleared... Well, I guess other than the hive, I guess, sort of, which is just a sub-area to... Kingdom's Edge. The only area that I fully cleared out today was Deep Nest. Oh, and Fog Canyon, I guess. But Fog Canyon's pretty small. There's not a lot in there. But there's a fair chance that next stream is the stream that I beat the game. If I don't, I will honestly be surprised, because I'm specifically ending this one sooner to make sure that I am not doing like a, I don't know, potentially sub-hour stream next. Sake of longevity. Oh yeah, I forgot that she blushes if you sit next to her for long enough. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do one more thing, just to have a more exciting end to this stream. I'm gonna get the Last of the Flames and do Nightmare King Grim. So that's fungal... Oh, one of them is the hive. I forgot about that. Because the more I think about it, the more things that I have left to do in this game, but I still don't think it's that much overall. So, I'll still just do Nightmare King Grim, and then I'll call it. That'll be the last thing for today. It shouldn't be too difficult with all the upgrades. I'm actually going to take off Quick Slash because I don't think he really has the openings where Quick Slash is worthwhile. I have to see if I can recall how to get into the spot with that flame. So I'm honestly not sure if I remember the way. Because I think I was like just in there. I think that's sort of like right above where... That's right above the Deep Nest entrance. So I think it's like in here or something? Yeah, it is. Okay. You go in here, and then you go in here, and then you should be towards the bottom or something. Oh, there's a big old wall that I never opened, so that you don't have to jump up. I'm gonna fix that. I'm glad that you don't have to have your, notches missing for Nightmare King Grim and Grim in Godhold. Having to have Grim Child equipped does make it a fair bit extra challenging, because you have to sacrifice, what is it, 2 notches or something? I think it's just 2 notches. Yeah. So it's not like an outrageous amount, but it's still a little annoying. Especially considering the fact that during those fights, Grim Child isn't present. Which is probably a good thing, because I think he would just make it harder. Well, I guess not entirely, because it would just be more annoying at the start of it. Ow! God damn. I forgot how dangerous these guys were. At least he only has 3 of the flame pillars, unlike the Grimm's 4. And still not a whole lot of health. Okay, so the next one is There's one in the hive and one at the bottom of that drop. Okay. I think I go back up to Queen Station. And then I go to King Station and down into the one that's on the edge of Ancient Basin. I think it's technically in waterways. But it's on the way into Basin. Can that guy just not turn around or something? Because he didn't turn around to try and hit me when I was behind him. Unless it's just kind of how I was doing it that caused him to never turn around. Where am I? I'm lost again. There we are. Fungal waste is quite the maze. I actually noticed these guys actually do slowly drift towards you. They're that little of a threat that I never actually noticed. That way anyways. Need to go up here. The Herald, my good friend. He took me a while to be like he took me a while to figure out in this game. I think I had to look up his locations because it doesn't remotely tell you where you need to go. If I recall correctly. Unless that's what the different Shroomal lore tablets are around the map. Well, I guess largely just around Fungal, but you know. I always forget if you need to go up to that spot that you can't actually grab onto, because I forget that you can't actually grab onto it. In order to just crystal dash across the whole thing. Dang it. Oh, okay, he's in this room off to the left here. Are the enemies still in this room, or are they temporarily cleared while you're doing this? Looks like they're temporarily cleared at least. That's good. This guy doing his fire pillars is going to be a bit annoying, I'm sure. Not a whole lot of space to move. Never mind, turns out he just ended early, so he has nowhere to place a pillar under you. Really? Dang it, I should not have just jumped straight up. I don't know what I was thinking. Not what I thought he was doing. I thought he was doing pillars again. I am fumbling so hard against this guy. Dang it, that's his most free attack and I screwed it up. There we go. I keep getting way too close against these guys. Okay, there's just the one last one in the hive. What's my quickest play over there, actually? I think it might actually be just quicker to go all the way into Basin at this point and then take the tram. I wasn't sure if it might be quicker to go up into King Station and loop around through the shortcut in Kingdom's Edge that I managed to open, or if it was quicker to just go the normal way in. But it looks like it's just quicker to go the normal way in. Through the good old tram. Okay, so I want to go through the upper entrance, because it's further up in the hive. I did not do Nightmare King Grim when I did my Steel Soul. I just banished him because I was not risking that. I'm pretty sure Nightmare King Grim is one of the few dream fights that will actually kill you if you die. Like, you'll get a full-on game over and everything. Well, a full game over in Steel Soul. You'll just break your breakables in regular, if you have any breakables equipped. Is it not this room that he's in? Whoops. What in the hell? What did I... Do you just float if you shoot a fireball and then open the map? Oh, he's a room down. Okay, wait, hold on. What in the... Huh? What did I... I've never seen this bug before. What the hell is this? Hold on, if I land it, does it fix it? Okay, hold on. That is 100% what causes it. That's so funny. How have I never seen this before? There's no way that isn't useful in speedruns. Oh, what? Did it just trigger again when I jumped? When I jump, it just triggers again. What in the hell? And when I open my map again? The heck? Oh, I think opening my map again actually fixed it. Okay. Okay, wait, where is... Maybe he is at the lower part of the room above this room, and that's why I'm not seeing him, and it's just that the pin looks like it's in this room when it's not. Yeah, he's up here. It looks like he was in the lower room. Dang it. Really? Oh, that was just my bad. Oh my. Whoa, what? One managed to come down out of nowhere and hit me? Yeah, okay. Cool. I don't think I even sat on that bench. Yeah, I didn't sit on the hive bench. God damn it. Those guys are really annoying. What do I want to use then? Just while I beat this guy. I don't know, maybe I'll just put this on for now. And I don't know, Sprint Master, I guess? For a bit of non-dashing movement speed. The lack of strength isn't gonna be very wonderful. But whatever. I can make do. At least I didn't have hard equipped at that moment. I'm definitely gonna have to go and fix strength before I do NKG though. There's no way I'm doing Nightmare King Grim without strength equipped. First death in a while, actually. I think I might have died on the first stream once. That was it. This guy's gonna be extra annoying because of how much health he has and my lack of having strength. At least I have long nail and Mark of Pride and Quick Slash, but I don't think Quick Slash is going to make much difference. Oh, that actually went much smoother than last time, even without strength. Okay, now I have to... Actually, I think shortcutting... Actually not sure which way is going to be quicker at this point, going up or going down. Ooh, I should also upgrade my nail again before I do NKG. So I should actually go to the city anyways. I was thinking shortcutting through King Station. Like shortcutting up into Kingdom's Edge, and then going through King Station would potentially be quicker. But it almost certainly is at this point. Or, actually, I don't even want to go back up. I want to go out that way. Regardless, I need to go back out the same shortcut in the hive. Can't believe I'm gonna have to go fix strength again. I think the other time I died, I also had to fix strength. At least it's not all that expensive. Bruh, I kept trying to turn around and hit, and then it didn't work. This is one of the first times, like, ever that I've actually used Sprint Master. Because it typically doesn't have a use case, really. You can actually make some bosses more annoying because you're going too fast. So avoiding their attack is like something to avoid in one part of their attack just to run directly into another. Because Sprint Master adds just that bit of extra speed. Need to talk to Lem before I buy my upgrade because I know I don't have enough geo for that just yet. But I should have enough stuff if I sell all my things. Like enough geo if I sell all my relics. Dang, not even enough damage to one-hit those guys anymore. Entrance on this side. That's where Lem's thing is. It's right where an upper entrance would have been. Hello, Lem.
Velmi Arctic. Oh, pop. Velmi Arctic.
Time to buy all my things.
Velmi Arctic.
I have a lot of Hollowness seals. I don't remember picking up that many since the last time I sold all my stuff.
Velmi Arctic.
I should have plenty of money.
Velmi Arctic. Velmi Arctic. Warasant Helmadelka.
I absolutely will not be stabbing the nailsmith, by the way. He doesn't deserve it. He's a good guy. He's chill and very gay. Love how he goes and finds one of the nail master that's over in Green Path and just goes and hangs out with him if you spare him. However, those truly despicable people are the people that shoot him with a spell.
Ranjo Stenja.
If you're gonna kill him, at least kill him the way he asked. But I don't think he deserves to be killed regardless.
Garadel Akari. Ranjo Stenja.
Goodbye. No stabbing will be happening today. Not to you anyways. To Nightmare Grim, however. I'm gonna have to head up into Fungal, which I think is just closer by running that way rather than taking the stag. Or, actually, hold on. If I check the full map, yeah, it's probably quicker just going up. Have I not done Elder Who yet? Because I think the room that I haven't explored in Fungal there is Elder Who's room. Maybe I can get a Woken Dream now already. If that is Elder Who's room, I'll do Elder Who before ending as well. Because I'll just do them on the way up. I'm running pretty much all the way across Hollowness here. It's been a while since I've done that. I haven't done the Pale Flower in a good while. But I will be doing that at some point. I might clear out all the enemies along the path for that before the start of next stream. Unless you want to watch me do all that. Maybe I'll just do it on stream actually. As much as it is a rather menial task. Yeah, I think this is Elder Who's room. forgot to do Elder Who. Damn. Whoopsies. Because I think I can actually already get a Woven Dream now. Without having to go into Queen's Garden. I need to go into Queen's Garden to make use of what I need a Woven Dream Note for anyways. So, I mean, I need to go there at some point for the other half of King's Soul. But I think this guy drops at least 200, so... I don't think I actually technically needed... I guess you don't even technically need to do all the dream bosses to get access to Awoken. Oh no, he's only 100. Okay. I'm still pretty sure you don't have to do all the bosses, because I'm pretty sure, honestly, I forget the name of the tennis ball. Yes, I just called the, like, caterpillar a tennis ball, because he kinda is. But yeah, no, I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure he drops at least 200. I could be wrong, maybe he also only drops 100, maybe you have to do like all the dream bosses and refights to get the essence. But still don't need to do the essence trees, because those things suck. Okay, I'm gonna switch my charm setup over the one that I'm gonna use for Grim. Which actually leaves me with one extra slot. Defender's Crest, maybe? Because this is, yeah, Weaver Songs 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Defender's Crest, I guess, for the tiny bit of extra damage. Even though it probably won't come in handy. Alright, time to make the trek all the way up into Dirtmouth. Not the most fun trek, but I think it's faster than going all the way down to Queen Station. Though I'm not 100% sure, it doesn't really matter. A bit of extra time isn't a huge deal. I'm not trying to get any of the speedrun achievements or anything. Because I already have them. I think the only reason you really need to do the essence trees is if you want to easily get the 2400 to ascend the seer. Wait, did I go far enough up? I must have. I'm pretty sure I went all the way to the top of that climb. No, I didn't. God damn it. Whatever, I should still be able to get where I want to go from here. Wait, hold on. Did I just accidentally run past the way up or something? Oh wait, yeah, no, I remember now. So I should be able to go up here and then up a bit more and then to the left. I do wonder why it is that Lifeblood and the Infection are so similar. And I really do hope that there is another game in the future to elaborate on that. Even though, from what I've heard, Team Cherry doesn't intend to make any more, like, direct sequel type games or anything. I think I'm gonna head in here just to get World Sense quickly, and then I'm gonna go back out. just so I can keep track of stuff that isn't charm-based once I get all my charms. Because I know that I still have charms to go pick up, and where a lot of them are, at least. I forgot how far in the bench and world sense are. Immediately back out. What percentage is my game at right now? 90%? That's not bad. Touch and Sense, I think I can get an easy 2 more from getting Nailmaster's Glory, since I have all the nail arts. And another one if I were to just simply banish the Grim Troop rather than doing Nightmare King Grim. Which, while I'm recalling that Nailmaster's Glory exists, I'm gonna go grab that. Alright, let's see if I can do Nightmare King Grim. It's been a while, so no guarantees, especially since I don't have all my upgrades. Still a couple more things that I could have, like a couple extra vessels and whatnot. This is one of my big struggles in Pantheon of Hollownest as well, so this is practice if nothing else. Great, he opens with my least favorite attack. Dang, I know you can get 3 there. I don't know why I even thought about healing there, because I know you can't heal during that attack. Not on Nightmare King. There's like no opportunities to heal against Nightmare King Grim. Dang. I have to go a little further over. I think the only real opportunity to heal without quick focus is when he's staggered. Because you can heal during that part if you have quick focus. Dang it, I meant to double jump, but I didn't react for whatever reason I didn't hit the second jump in time. One of these days I'll stop making stupid fumbles. Okay, heal up again, because I'd rather heal than get the damage. I did get a hit in there. I wasn't sure if I would. Ouch. Fumbling dodges left and right here. I think I am getting pretty close. I can't believe I screwed up that jump. I'm pretty much cooked here. There is another stagger. I didn't think there was. Maybe I'm thinking of the original fight where you only 2 stagger. Damn, I think it was like right at the end of the track too. That was perfect timing with the music. Oh my god. I did it! First try. And of course, since I haven't done all the unbreakables yet, she's still here. Which is good, even though I don't actually have to do them for percentage. Alright. Well, that will be all for today. I feel like I made some pretty good progress and did pretty dang good, especially with that first try Nightmare King Grim. I honestly wasn't expecting to get that on first try. But I'm glad I did, because that saves me from having to go and fix my strength and heart. I think I had both of them equipped this time. I had a fair bit of money to fix them a couple times if I had to do a couple of attempts, but I managed to clutch it out. And it was so cool having the music perfectly timed to where his boss track ended perfectly with when he died. Because I'm guessing it does probably just specifically play that end bit when you kill him, but it actually did line up properly. Though I could be wrong. Maybe it does just loop the full track over and over again. I haven't paid that close attention. Either way, it's been fun. I'll be live again probably early next week, and I mean it this time, because I finally beat Orphan of Cause in Bloodborne, so that shouldn't keep me distracted anymore. He had quite the grip on me while I was trying to figure out how to beat him. He's quite the struggle. Maybe one day I'll figure out a way to stream that on here, because as much as Orphan was really annoying and I didn't like that fight very much, Bloodborne as a whole is a really great game, and I definitely want to stream some some Soulsborne games on here at some point. There's a fair chance that within a pretty short period of time of when the Night Rain DLC comes out, that I'll actually stream some of that. So I would keep your eyes open for that. I do want to try and get this done first, though. Which I probably will, because my next stream will probably be before it comes out, and I'll probably beat the game then. I don't know what specific order I'm going to do things in, other than the fact that I'll probably go to Queen's Garden right away, because I think everything left that I can do requires me to go to Queen's Garden first. Because I can't do Collector's Tower without getting the Love Key from Queen's Garden. I'd have to clear out Queen's Garden without sitting at a bench in order to go get the flower and bring it across. I'd actually have to clear out a whole bunch of stuff along the way, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I've got for today. I feel like that's a pretty good spot to leave it. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and see you next time.